Ever feel this way? You grab what seems like a healthy snack, maybe a rice cake, but just half an hour later your stomach is rumbling again, already asking for more. It feels like you're constantly battling hunger between meals, an endless fight. Well, today we're going to fix that. I'm going to share 8 healthy snacks that don't just create the illusion of fullness, but actually keep you satisfied for hours on end. And make sure you stick around until the very end, because the last item on our list might genuinely surprise you. It's proof that healthy can indeed be incredibly delicious. So, why do most snacks leave us feeling hungry again so quickly? It all comes down to the tricky game of sugar and simple carbohydrates. They cause a sharp spike in energy that crashes just as fast, leaving you feeling even more tired and hungry than you were before. The real secret to staying full lies in 3 key components: protein, fiber, and healthy fats. These are digested slowly, providing stable, sustained energy and a long-lasting feeling of satisfaction. Every snack on our list today is built on this exact principle. All right, kicking off our list is a true superstar of the healthy eating world, and that is Greek yogurt. Okay, maybe it's not the most surprising entry on our list, but its effectiveness is simply undeniable. What's its main secret? It's all about the massive amount of protein. Compared to a regular yogurt, Greek yogurt packs almost twice the protein. And protein is your best friend when fighting hunger. Your body digests it slowly, which keeps you feeling full and satisfied for a long time. No sharp sugar spikes, and none of that ravenous hunger that follows. Plus, its thick, creamy texture on its own makes you feel like you've eaten something truly substantial. It's not just a drink. It's a proper meal in a cup. But the best thing about Greek yogurt is its incredible versatility. It's like a blank canvas for your culinary creations. To make it even more filling and nutritious, add a handful of fresh or frozen berries, like raspberries or blueberries. They'll add fiber and natural sweetness. Want even more benefits? Throw in a pinch of chia or flax seeds for some healthy fats. And just like that, you've got not just a snack, but a delicious dessert that works for your body, not against it. Just be sure to choose plain, natural yogurt with no added sugar. The label is your best friend. Moving on to the next hero on our list, proving that sometimes the simplest things are the most effective. We're talking about a handful of nuts. Yes, just a small handful of almonds, walnuts, or cashews can be your perfect defense against sudden hunger pangs. What makes them so mighty? They're a true natural powerhouse loaded with a perfect trio: healthy fats, protein, and fiber. This combination works wonders. The fats and protein signal to your brain that you're satisfied, while the fiber slows down digestion. This means you get stable energy levels without the crashes and feel full for longer. Now there's one important detail everyone is aware of: calories. Nuts are incredibly nutrient-dense, and it's easy to overdo it. So the key rule here is portion control. You don't need a whole bag. We're talking about a small cupped handful, roughly 20-25 almonds. This is more than enough to silence your hunger and keep you going until your next meal. For maximum benefit, choose raw or dry roasted nuts without added oil or salt. These are your go-to emergency snack. Keep a small stash in your bag, your desk drawer, or your car's glove box. When hunger catches you off guard, you'll have a fast, crunchy, and deeply satisfying solution ready. It's simple, effective, and always accessible. Now let's talk about the perfect duo, a true classic combination where crunch meets creamy goodness. Our next snack is apple slices with peanut butter. This might sound too simple to be true, but this pairing is actually backed by the science of satiety. Let's break it down. On one side, we have the apple. It's juicy, crunchy, and most importantly, rich in water and fiber. This fiber, especially pectin, creates volume in your stomach, physically filling it up and signaling your brain that food has arrived. The very act of crunching also plays a role, tricking our brain into thinking we're eating something more substantial. On the other side, we have peanut butter. This is our power player. It adds what the apple lacks on its own: protein and healthy monounsaturated fats. These are what slow down digestion, including the absorption of natural sugars from the apple. This means you'll avoid that sharp energy spike and the subsequent crash that often triggers another hunger pang. Together they create a beautiful synergy: quick satisfaction from the apple's sweetness and crunch, and long-lasting, stable fullness from the peanut butter. Just make sure you choose natural peanut butter with no added sugar or hydrogenated oils. The ingredients should really just be peanuts and maybe a little salt. This isn't just a snack. It's a perfectly balanced tool for appetite control. The apple delivers fiber and hydration. It's voluminous, juicy, and requires thorough chewing, which already sends early signals of fullness to your brain. Plus, apples contain pectin, a special type of soluble fiber that turns into a gel in your stomach, further slowing digestion. But if you just eat an apple, you might find yourself hungry again fairly quickly. And that's where its perfect partner, peanut butter, steps in. It brings in the heavy hitters, protein and healthy fats. These components are responsible for that long-lasting satiety. They digest slowly and steadily, providing you with stable energy for hours. Together they create the ideal balance. The quick energy from the apple's natural sugars is immediately balanced by the slow energy from the fats and protein in the peanut butter. You get both the instant pleasure of sweet crunch and reliable protection against hunger. But there's an important point. Choose the right kind of peanut butter. The ingredients should be just nuts and maybe a bit of salt. Avoid versions with added sugar and palm oil. That's a completely different story. Our next item on the list is a true champion of efficiency and simplicity. It doesn't even require cooking, provided you planned ahead, of course. Mate the humble hard-boiled egg. Yep, it's really that simple. Sometimes the best solutions are right under your nose. An egg is the gold standard for protein. One large egg packs about 6 grams of high-quality protein, including all the essential amino acids. Think of it as the building blocks for your body, and perhaps more importantly for us right now, a powerful appetite suppressant. Studies show that people who eat eggs for breakfast consume significantly fewer calories throughout the day compared to those who opt for a carb-heavy start. Like a pastry, the same principle applies when you need a snack. The protein in an egg digests slowly, keeping you feeling full for surprisingly long. Think about it. An egg is nature's perfectly portioned package. It's super easy to take with you, and it's completely mess-free. Just boil a batch at the beginning of the week and store them in the fridge. When hunger strikes, simply peel one, and you've got a quick, nutritious, and incredibly satisfying snack right at your fingertips. It'll easily tide you over until your next meal. No sugar, no unnecessary ingredients. Just pure protein and goodness. Okay, but what if you're craving something salty, not sweet? When you want something crunchy, your hand just reaches for the chips. But hold on. We have a much smarter, more satisfying solution that comes to us from the sunny Middle East. It's the perfect pairing of hummus and fresh vegetables. Let's get to know the star of the show. Hummus, at its core, are chickpeas, and this is a true champion when it comes to plant protein and fiber. It's this powerful combination that makes hummus so incredibly filling. Protein signals your brain that you're full, while fiber slows down digestion. As a result, you get a long-lasting and stable feeling of fullness without blood sugar spikes. Now, about its partners. Instead of unhealthy chips, we grab crunchy carrot sticks, fresh cucumber slices, or celery stalks. They do several important things at once. Firstly, they provide that desired crunch, which is so important for psychological satisfaction. Secondly, they add volume and water, physically filling your stomach, but containing almost no calories. Ultimately, you get an ideal combination: the smooth, creamy texture of the hummus and the juicy, crisp crunch of the vegetables. This is a snack that satisfies hunger on multiple levels. It's filling, delicious, and simply enjoyable. You get your satisfying crunch, plus a dose of protein and fiber. It's not just a replacement for chips, it's a complete upgrade to your snack game. Now let's turn our attention to a food that many unfairly skip over, perhaps thinking it's just an old-fashioned diet staple: cottage cheese. But hold on, because cottage cheese is actually a powerhouse when it comes to filling snacks. The main secret behind cottage cheese lies in a special type of protein called casein. Unlike other proteins, casein is absorbed very slowly by our bodies. It forms a sort of mass in the stomach that takes hours to digest. Imagine it's a time-release capsule against hunger. You eat a serving, and it continues to work, slowly releasing energy and amino acids, keeping you feeling full for an incredibly long time. And if you think cottage cheese is boring, you simply haven't unlocked its potential. It's the ideal canvas for culinary creativity. Add some berries for natural sweetness and vitamins. Sprinkle a pinch of cinnamon for a hint of warmth. You can even add a spoonful of nut butter for an added dose of healthy fats. So, this simple, seemingly humble cottage cheese transforms into a complete, delicious, and incredibly satisfying snack, or even dessert, that will effectively keep hunger at bay for hours. All right, let's switch gears and bring a little Asian flair to our snack game. Our next snack is not just filling and healthy, but also really interesting. Say hello to edamame. What exactly are they? Edamame are simply young soybeans still in their pods. They're typically served lightly steamed or boiled and sprinkled with coarse sea salt. And let me tell you, friends, these are a plant-based protein powerhouse. A single, small serving of edamame packs an impressive amount of both protein and fiber. This is the dynamic duo we look for in an ideal snack. Protein helps signal fullness, while fiber slows down digestion and helps stabilize blood sugar levels. But edamame has another secret. The very process of eating them works in your favor. You have to pop the beans out of the pods, and this action naturally slows down how quickly you eat. You can't just mindlessly shovel in a handful like you might with chips. This more conscious process helps your brain register that you're full in time. Plus, it's fun. Sitting and shelling these bright green pods is almost like a mini meditation. So, in the end, you're not just getting the health benefits and feeling full, but also enjoyment from the process itself. It's a great way to surprise your taste buds and add some variety to your usual snack routine. And now we've come to the end of our list. To a snack, many consider more of a forbidden pleasure than a healthy food. Get ready to be surprised, because our final item is high-quality dark chocolate. That's right, you heard correctly. Chocolate can be not only delicious but also surprisingly filling, if you choose the right kind. We're not talking about milk chocolate, which is primarily sugar and fat. Our focus is on dark chocolate, with a cocoa content of at least 70%. What's the magic behind it? First, it's the rich, slightly bitter taste. Unlike cloyingly sweet desserts, this flavor quickly satisfies your palate. You simply won't feel the urge to eat a whole bar. Just 1 or 2 squares are more than enough to curb your sweet craving. Second, dark chocolate contains healthy fats and fiber from cocoa beans. These slow down digestion and help you feel full longer than typical sweets. Plus, it's packed with antioxidants and magnesium, making it more than just a snack. It's a true superfood. So, next time you're craving something sweet, don't feel guilty. Just allow yourself a couple of squares of quality dark chocolate. It's the perfect example of how you can get enjoyment, health benefits, and satisfaction all in one. And this brings us to the core idea. The secret isn't just what you eat, but how you approach snacking. The biggest mindset shift regarding snacks is to stop seeing them as forbidden fruit, and instead view them as a tool for managing hunger. And dark chocolate is a perfect example of this. Unlike milk chocolate, it has less sugar and is packed with beneficial antioxidants and magnesium. Its rich, slightly bitter taste quickly satisfies sweet cravings. You won't crave a whole bar. Just 1 or 2 squares is usually enough. Paired with a few nuts, it creates a powerful duo of healthy fats and antioxidants, providing both satiety and enjoyment. This proves you don't have to choose between healthy and delicious. So, let's summarize. A truly satisfying snack isn't magic, it's science. Combine protein, fiber, and healthy fats, and you'll say goodbye to constant hunger between meals. Thanks for watching this video all the way to the end. I hope you found some helpful new ideas here. If you found this helpful, please give it a like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on future useful videos. Now, what are your favorite healthy snacks that truly keep you full? Share your secrets in the comments below, and let's build the ultimate collection of ideas.